We are live. Okay, so everyone, we're here with Octane Design's own Bob. And what's your full name, Bob?
My real name is not Bob.
What?
No. Yeah, everybody's always thrown off by that. So it's Vern, like Jules Verne, Osborne. So nothing like my username.
What are the origins of the Bob then?
The Bob came from one of my good friends in high school. He wrote something on the cover of a notebook that I had, and he wrote Bob Radar, and then it just kind of stuck. So that became my gamer tag and then my username for a lot of accounts.
Okay.
So there we go.
Okay. Well, so what got you started in sim racing?
So how far back do you want to go?
At the very beginning of sim racing.
So my dad came home one day with a steering wheel and pedal set for my Sega Dreamcast and Sega GT.
Okay.
And he's like, here you go. I thought you might like this. And of course I did.
Oh.
And so it had paddle shifters and it was pretty sweet. I mean, it was one of those simple, just like spring tension wheels with force feedback, they called it, but it was just a vibration motor. And I never had the power supply for it because it was optional. So I never got to feel any of the rumble. But yeah, so that really sparked my interest in sim racing, but that kind of fizzled out. And it wasn't until about, let's see, I don't know, 15 years ago or something where I started really considering getting some more hardware to use with my Xbox 360, and ended up getting a Fanatic CSR wheelbase with a pedal set used on eBay. And yeah, then I fell into the hole of sim racing, and so it's just been upgrades and new gear since about 2015.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you've been in the game for a while. So we asked about your name having significance, of the Bob. But is there significance to the name Octane? Like why with the K?
Yeah, the K is, it was one of my my old boss at one of my other jobs, and it was the last initial of his last name, or the first initial of his last name plus the initial of my last name. So the O and the K were from that.
Okay.
Yep.
It's interesting. Okay.
And that's kind of why the logo is just an O and a K instead of the full Octane.
Yeah, or just an O for the
Right.
first. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. um, so what was the moment you decided to start building your own sim racing gear?
So I actually started building my own gear when I was interested in having an H pattern shifter, and I saw a tutorial on Hackaday, and the username was like Nike Scar or Nike's car. I don't know what it was, but he had come up with some cool mechanism using some door latches and like a spring on a shaft, and so I decided I would make my own, kind of using his mechanism as a template. And so I made my own H pattern shifter, eight gears, and it actually felt really good. It felt better than the Thrustmaster that I ended up getting later. And so yeah, I was like, I can do this. I know enough about technology. I can make this happen. So yeah, I started making them then. And then I've just been a DIY kind of guy my whole life. So as far as like woodworking and those kinds of things. So just fun to do.
That's interesting. I would have thought you would have started off with a sequential shifter, being that it's a much easier to build device, but you know, that's interesting. Do you still have your first prototype?
It's in pieces. I have the gate. It was made out of a cutting board,
Huh.
and I cut through it with a routing bit on my drill press.
A wooden cutting board.
No,
Oh,
it was
okay.
one of those white,
Okay, yeah, the white
like the
plastic.
high density polyethylene or whatever they call it. And yeah, so and then I painted it black because it would look cooler, but then all the paint chipped off because it doesn't stick to that plastic very
No,
well.
it doesn't.
So so yeah, no, it was cool. It was mounted up to my DIY sim racing chair. It's like an old office chair bolted to some pieces from a table that we got.
Was the table made out of wood?
The table was wood. And
Okay.
I used the tabletop, and I cut out the legs for my chair with the tabletop, and it was some custom curved frame thing that I did, and then I made the box to hold the shifter unit out of the same tabletop material, and I had it all weighed down with some dumbbells and things to
Okay.
keep from moving around.
So it's safe to say that
yeah.
you recycle. That's good.
Exactly. Reduce, reuse.
That's right. So if you were able to make anything with no budget, no limitations, what would you craft? Like, you know, what's your dream creation?
Are we talking sim racing?
I guess, yeah, let's keep the theme with sim racing. Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't really considered branching out beyond, you know, some of the essential peripherals. Because I mean, the market's pretty saturated when it comes to wheelbases and pedals and everything. I feel like I wouldn't really be adding anything to what's there.
Okay.
Necessarily. I feel pretty satisfied with the options that are there.
Okay.
So I feel like it would just be for the sake of having my own. But that's not really what I want to do. I want to provide something that's better than something that's available, not just to have one to sell.
Okay. So you're more in the line of if you could figure out like a mechanism that might feel more realistic or something like that, like, or you get some like eureka moment, you're like, okay, I got to bring this to the market kind of thing. Okay.
Yep.
So in the same line of questioning, do you think there's anything missing from sim racing besides, you know, sustained G-forces and things like that?
Well, when I got my Philips Hue sync lights, that was really cool. And I think it would be amazing if games could tap into the lighting in a scene and use that to drive the lights, those sync lights, instead of choosing an area of your main screen to like sample that color and that brightness. So having lights that actually are reading data from inside the game. So if you're passing by something bright on your left, that's gonna, you know, go through the light on the left correctly instead of trying to sample something from your dashboard instead and just kind of get approximately there. So I think that would be really cool. Adding Hue Sync lights was a huge thing for me, for the immersion, and that's after having done haptics and of course the force feedback wheels and things. So that's really cool, trying to get you inside of a cockpit without having to get a VR headset. So that's something I've avoided, is going into VR. For a reason. I like my physical displays and my peripherals, so I feel like I'd be missing out on a lot of the fun factor of like building my rig and enjoying that hardware.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like the visual aspect of sim racing, it's pretty strong. Yeah, so I get you. Like you want to see where you spent your money,
Right?
And you are kind of just completely masking that with a VR headset. Okay, so we talked a little bit about this, but you know, there's been a lot of times people throughout the years, they come up to me, they ask, you know, what's the quietest sequential shifter? You and I talked about you know, the noise that your shifter makes. It's not what I would consider loud or what others might even consider loud, but it is louder than other shifters on the market, or some shifters on the market. Do you have anything on the horizon that is going to combat that noise, or yeah?
Yeah. So for a while I had, and by a while I mean like less than a year, because my product development cycle is so small because I'm just a one-man guy or one-man show. So I'm gonna grab a shifter over here real quick.
Okay.
So I don't know how well this is gonna show up, but
Yeah, we can see pretty good.
so on my website I had the SEQ Lite to
Hmm.
go along with the large one, which we can see in your stream. Can't see it in mine; it's obscured by my sim rig. But this one was made specifically to appeal to people who wanted a quiet operating shifter. Um, Definitely quieter than the full size, but the main difference was like the size. Obviously, it was quieter. It has less adjustments. There's no force adjustments available, and I used a lower spec aluminum to cut down on costs, but it's still super beefy anyway. But so this was available for a while. People seemed to really enjoy that, and but I wasn't selling enough of them to justify keeping the parts on hand to make them, and so I just discontinued it recently. And I will be introducing a completely different looking small shifter that can be mounted in more places and should be roughly the same noise level as that one. I'm hoping. So it's still in very early testing phases, but
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
And it's so how much different is that new shifter going to be? Is it the same technology behind it, like same basic ideas and everything, or is it a completely different design?
The mechanism has been completely redone for this shifter. So the SEQ Lite, the one I just showed you, has the exact same magnetic clutch mechanism inside as the full size shifter. So I didn't have to come up with anything new. I had all the stuff already done. And so it shares the same mounting footprint. It's the base of it, or the lowest section of it, is almost identical aside from a few things that had to be tweaked because of moving the lever down. So the new one is, in terms of technology, it's using micro switches as well, um, which I think are fairly bulletproof. Honestly, if you get quality ones and they're in the right spot, and the best part is like you understand the technology as a consumer, and as if you ever needed to replace one, it's simple. You can just pull the sides out open, unscrew the micro switch, put a new one in, and you're done. And it's cheap. It's like $2 for a micro switch. Um, and I'm not an electrical engineer, and I'm not a programmer either. So easy for me is good, and I think it's good technology, and it's readily available. It's not complicated. Um, it's not intimidating, and it works. It gets the job done just like it needs to be.
Okay.
So, oh, and it will also be compatible with Fanatic wheelbases.
That's pretty big.
So that's something that I offer now with the V2. There's an S or a Fanatic compatible only version, and it's just got an RJ12 jack on it, and you connect that to the back of your Fanatic wheelbase. And you can also use their USB adapter if you ever decide to get rid of that wheelbase. So you're not stuck with the Fanatic ecosystem. But yeah, the compatibility with Fanatic stuff has been huge, and I would say about 50% of the shifters I've sold have been Fanatic compatible.
Okay.
So
What's your when you design a new product, what's your process like what helps you determine like the path that you need to go down, you know, just the needs of your own personal wants for the product, or
yeah, so I'm never really fully satisfied, even with the stuff that I've released. I mean, I am satisfied, but I'm just kind of a perfectionist when it comes to that, and I'm always looking for ways to make it better
Hmm.
and listening to the feedback that I get from customers, and I just want to make the best product I can. So like late at night, I lie there thinking about how I can tweak a mechanism or how I can, you know, make something slightly different to whatever. And so those are the things I think about, and then the first thing once I've thought about it will be to throw it down on a piece of paper. So I've got my pencil and my paper, and I'll do
Hmm.
a sketch, and you know if the sketch works out, then I'll translate that over into CAD, and then from CAD it's a 3D printed version of that, and see if it actually works. And from there, then I get my parts laser cut, and then obviously tweak whatever needs to be tweaked to make it work the way it should. And there's been a lot of stuff that's gotten laid down on the drawing board that's been completely tossed. Um, a lot of time spent in CAD on designs that I thought would be good, and then I have come up with something that would be better. And so, yeah, a lot of hours for stuff that's never come to life.
So roughly, how many prototypes do you think you've come up with since you started doing this like more at a more serious capacity?
Probably a dozen like legit prototypes, and about half of those would have been 3D printed, at least portions of them 3D printed.
Okay. Now, so you said so you ship your designs off to get laser cut, correct?
Correct.
So, would you ever consider? I don't know how much the machinery would cost, but would you consider like getting an in-house laser cutter to even cut down more on manufacturing costs?
Not not yet. I think my business would have to expand so much to justify the cost for that equipment, and then to house the materials, the raw materials to cut it. And so the place that I use now is based out of Nevada, and they're pretty reasonable, and their turnaround time is fairly short. And so it's still made in the USA. Their raw materials are sourced from the US, and they cut it for me and they send it back to me. So um, yeah, maybe
Okay.
someday if we get big enough.
I,
Yeah, I would love to have some CNC equipment um, in a shop. I don't have a shop either, so I have a workshop in my basement, and that's as much of a shop as I have.
I mean that's a shop. You're working in the
Yeah.
shop. It's a workshop. Um, okay. So, uh, how much say would a customer have if they wanted like a special order? Would they like could they like do different colors? Could they do different shift knobs? Could they do different designs? What all
Yeah.
could they do?
So I haven't had a lot of custom order requests. The main thing is like, can you get me a different colored knob?
Yeah. Okay.
Or like, can I have all black hardware? Is that possible? So I'm flexible. The only things I really can't change up are things that I don't do. Like I don't do the powder coating in
Hmm.
house. I have that all done by the same people that cut the parts. So my options with them are limited. And then the knobs I get, they're prefabs right now. Eventually I will have my own milled, but um, just doesn't make sense financially yet for me to do that, and then get stuck with something that I might want to change in the near future. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah, different color knobs. I do have some options with that, but then I'm limited to what those companies actually provide.
Yeah.
So when I first started out, I would electro etch my logo by hand onto the aluminum, the cover plates for the mechanism. And so it would be like a saltwater etch with, um, yeah, it was cool.
Hmm.
It was cool. It took forever to do, but it was a nice custom custom touch, and people liked it. So I had done some custom logos for one of my friends who was streaming at the time. I don't know if he streams much anymore. So I did his streaming, his Twitch channel logo on the side of his shifter. Did one for the Sim Pit when they did a review of my original version. So yeah, those things are still an option if somebody really, really wants it. It's gonna take me longer to do, obviously, but yeah, I'm open to doing that because it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Would you something that I thought that was really cool that I'm not sure if they're comfortable with me talking about this actually, but a company that I know, they sent a product of theirs to professional drivers for like prizes and stuff like that. Would you ever consider sending like your units out to like professional WRC drivers?
Yeah, I'd love to. If I had the contacts, I would send it to them, see what they thought. Like, if I could get direct feedback from one of them, that would be super important for me. So, and if they said it felt like crap, then I'd want to know like what what it actually felt like, because I've never actually shifted with one of those sequential shifters, or any sequential shifter,
Yeah.
for that matter, in a car. So, but I've heard that it's very close. One of my customers does drive rally, and I was able to meet up with him at the Southern Ohio Forest Rally. And he says it feels really close to the sequential in his car. Aside from the throw distance, his was longer than the shifter that I have. But yeah, he was very impressed with it. But yeah, if I had the contacts, I would gladly send a shifter to somebody.
Okay. So Ross, if you're watching this, or sound effects, contact John Armstrong and you know, and let him know. He'll ship it out to you. So one of the things that I find really interesting, especially with gear manufacturers, is what are they running on their rig? Like, what do they like? So what are you running on your personal rig?
So for the wheelbase, I have a Sim Experience AccuForce, and it's I bought it as a non-pro version, which means it just didn't come with the button box module. So that's my wheelbase. I have a Momo Prototipo wheel. I've got the BDH shifter. I've got the Husingfeld Sprint pedals. I have my shifter. I've got the Husingfeld V2 handbrake with my drop-in lever kit, which we might want to go over later. So I have a different knob. I actually put the SimLab knob on my Husingfeld V2 with my lever, my drop-in lever assembly replacement. My chassis is a Six Sigma something, just a basic one.
Wait, six. Okay, yeah, okay.
It's like the 6S80 or something. I don't know. I got it for a good price, and I wanted to get an aluminum extrusion rig anyway. I had a DIY rig for the longest time, and I loved it. It was wood, and I cut it all out and stained it, and it was sweet. But I just needed the modularity, and I didn't have that with the wood. And then I have some physical displays. I've got a what is the brand? Sim Projects. Maybe it's Sim Racing Hardware. Sim Racing Hardware
For like your dash.
GI Max. There's like it's just the gear indicator. So I've got a dedicated gear indicator. I've got a tachometer from Sim Projects. I've got a Sim Projects, they call it a Pro Race, which has different displays. It has gear, it has shift, like RPM lights, lap time, position, all kinds of stuff you can program into it. I have a Derek Spears Designs button box, which I'm not really a fan of. I was actually very disappointed in the quality of the physical build. I haven't been disappointed in the way it works. I've just been disappointed with the build. Let's see. I've got a couple of butt kickers on the rig. One is bolted directly underneath the seat for all the jumps and the suspension surges and things, and then I've got one bolted up to the pedal deck. Let's see what else. I think that's about it, really.
I think that would have been hilarious if you listed all the things and you didn't list your own gear.
Yeah.
Like, be like, so wait, you don't run an Octane shift? No, anyway. So what games do you play with all that stuff?
It's basically it's been Dirt Rally 2,
Okay.
and before that Dirt Rally, the original,
Yep.
and now WRC. Wait, let me get this right, or I'll get some flack. EA Sports WRC.
Yes. I call it WC 23 because that's what it was known as before it was the title was announced.
Exactly.
But that's what people know
And
as.
then, so it's basically all rally. I'm a rally guy. Outside of that, I play a little bit of AMS2.
Okay.
With just certain cars and certain track combinations. Some BeamNG every once in a while if
There you
I'm
go.
wanting some fun. And let's see.
No Aceto.
That's I used to, and then I got Project Cars 2, and it was pretty good. Played that for a long time, but still, nothing really ever drew me in as much as the rally games. And so yeah, I did some Assetto Corsa, and what's the other one? Yeah, the ACC.
Yeah, competition.
That's cool, but I'm just not really into GT
Yeah.
racing. I mean, I can get into it for a while, but I don't know. Rally, I kind of equate it to like would I rather go on a hike through the woods or walk around the neighborhood
On a sidewalk,
so
right?
It's kind of like that. Like I want to do rally.
That's a
way
great
more
yeah.
engaging for me.
Yeah, that's actually great. I haven't heard it compared to that. That's funny. So when you're not sim racing or working with your sim racing gear, what do you do to with your time?
Yeah, so I like to play airsoft.
Oh, I'm with you.
Guy. Mountain biking,
Okay.
hiking, playing with my kids.
There you go.
That's why my inventory is on. Well, not my inventory. I've changed my website up for the holiday season because I was slammed. I was slammed with orders, and they just kept coming in. And I changed it so it's only what I have available to send out.
Okay.
For now. For right now.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of commitments. So I'm going to be snowboarding with my kids, teaching them how to snowboard this year, and I just want to have time to be able to do that.
Yeah, time to live. Yeah, like
so
people got to realize
be able to make people's shifters too and send them to them, but I also I have a life, just a one-man operation, so I can only do so much.
You're a real human being. Yeah,
I am.
So what are the plans for the future of your company? Like, are you planning on expanding employees, kind of thing like that?
Perhaps. So one of the things I really want to do is get a custom PCB made, and I have a friend who's been working with me to get something figured out for that.
Okay.
So I'm still using prefab PCBs, even with the latest change that I made. In fact, I think it's like the same board that BDH has in their shifter because it shows up as the same thing.
No, I don't think it's the same because BDH the circuit board that they use sends out a constant analog signal, and yours doesn't do that. So
yeah, so the one that you have was using a different circuit board than the one I'm using now.
Oh, okay.
And so the one that I have now was actually the same circuit board that I started with. And people were like, why? Like, what's the purpose of having a separate, like, off-board electronics box? And it was mostly for flexibility. And so now I'm back to that. And so there's an RJ12 connection that comes from the shifter unit that goes to that box. And so every USB unit is now also just by default Fanatic compatible because they can just bypass that box and plug right into Fanatic gear. But yeah, so it is the same. I think it shows up for me as the same device. In fact, like it shows that there are two, but it registers under what I have as the BDH. And so I've made sure that I connect to a different set of pins so that they don't interfere with
Oh,
the stuff that BDH has. So you can still run the BDH and that at the same time and not have issues.
yeah, and I did just that when I was running the BDH, and so besides the Fanatic stuff, and then having your name pop up basically when you connect it in the USB
Yeah.
list, is there any other benefits to having your own custom circuit board, or just flexibility?
It's more of the footprint of that USB controller unit. I want to get it smaller.
Okay.
And I want to be able to have the flexibility for future products. So
Ooh.
one of the things that people have been asking me forever about is a handbrake. And so handbrake is coming.
Oh.
It's there's nothing been designed in CAD yet. Everything is on a sketch pad.
Okay.
So it's coming. I don't know when. But it's coming. So I want to be able to have like a standard enclosure with a USB controller unit that will work with that.
Okay.
Or would allow for that. So anyway, I don't have any other details about that. I do want to make an H pattern. I have some concepts down, very early concept stuff. But I don't know, the bash shifter is kind of intimidating me.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Man. There's a lot of stuff on the market now that seems to be pretty decent. Like, looks like the Moza H pattern shifters are pretty good. The Magic H pattern stuff's pretty good.
Yeah, that one looks pretty nice too. Have you seen the?
So,
are you considering with the handbrake that's upcoming to go hydraulic?
Hadn't really considered hydraulic because I want to trying to keep the price reasonable.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And just like lower the complexity. So I've got some ideas. I'm trying to think outside of the box. So we're not just getting the same old spring and elastomer thing, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's another key for me is to keep the price reasonable so it makes sense for people to get mine instead of somebody else's.
Okay.
I don't know. And I'm pretty satisfied with my Husingfeld V2. So I'm kind of like,
that is a nice handbrake.
I just keep pushing it to the back burner because, this one's good.
Yeah.
And I don't have to make it.
So what's your favorite tea and song?
What's your favorite song?
Oh, you don't have to answer that one. No. So what priority in your heart, in your, whatever, is customer service to you as a growing business, in the sim racing space? Oh, did you hear me? Hello?
I heard your question, but I think I was listening for something else at the end.
Oh, you're like, I was hoping you were going to finish your sentence. No.
I was.
So basically, how important is customer service to you?
Yeah, customer service is everything. So if your customer service is crap, that's it. Like for me, if I have a bad customer service experience with another company, I won't recommend them. And I'm hesitant to buy anything from them ever again too. So having dealt with that myself, I want to make sure that I'm giving the best possible customer service that I can as a one-man operation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have a warranty claim, but I do say that if you ever have any issues, reach out to me and I will make it right. Because that's what I would want. I would want the company to make it right, especially when you're spending hundreds of dollars on something. To some people, that's a lot. To some people, that's just pocket change. But either way,
it's a lot. Yeah.
Either way, like the device should work and it should last. And yeah, I'm not about making some cheap thing as fast as I can just to make money. That's not why I made the product to begin with. I made it because I wanted something better than what I could buy.
Yeah. So what would be the actual process? Let's say someone had a problem, like they didn't like it, or something went wrong. What would be the actual process?
Yeah. So Every shifter up until recently included a physical owner's guide with, if you ever have an issue, here's the email, or send a message through the contact form on my website. So that's all they would need to do, is send an email or get on the website, go to the contact page, and send me a message and let me know what's going on. So I'm not going to give people to run around. It's like I've made less than 200 of these total, and it's not like there's a black market with knockoff Oktane design shifters. So they send me an email. We'll start some troubleshooting, and yeah. So I've had a few issues, some teething issues on some of the very original design, and which ended up leading into the V2. But then there were some retrofit parts that I developed for those to completely fix those issues and remove the chance of that happening again. So I did have one customer that bought my original unit, and he had slammed on it for I don't even think it was a week. He must have been slamming on it, but he broke it. He broke something in the internals, and this was back when I was using a lot of 3D printed components because I just couldn't manufacture the parts for it. They were custom, and that was one drawback, obviously, to the original. But he broke an internal. I'm not entirely sure what happened still to this day, like how that happened. But I did some stress tests on the parts individually, outside of the enclosure, to see like what were the breaking points. And I ended up just scrapping a particular part entirely and redesigning it, and tested it on my own rig. Ended up working fine. Put it in his unit, sent it back to him, and then like a few months later, that thing broke. And so then it led into a complete redesign of the way the mechanism was made. So it wasn't like reinventing the mechanism, it was just restructuring the mechanism. And so the mechanism right now does not contain any 3D printed parts. The only thing that's 3D printed inside are the bumpers that the steel paddles inside with like the magnet clutch, and they're holding them into the center. When a paddle comes out, when you actuate, it slams into the bumpers that are also holding the micro switches in place. So those are TPU 3D printed, so they're flexible, and so that's the only 3D printed component inside the shifter.
Okay.
Now. So yeah, people's issues led to improvements and new versions, and I ended up having to later replace the exact same part in somebody else's shifter and gave them a retrofitted some retrofitted pieces to go in, and they were able to repair it themselves with some guidance. And it was an out of country thing, so it made sense to send them replacement parts, and they were okay with it. So yeah.
Okay. Also, I do want to mention, in my review of this shifter, I mentioned that the middle piece was 3D printed, and I was wrong about that. It was it's Delrin.
You were partially correct, because on your unit there, the center of the lever tip is made out of Delrin.
Yeah.
Because that's the part that's all the load
smacking
is
stuff.
that,
Yeah.
And it's super strong stuff. But then it had 3D printed spacers to keep it in the center of that lever.
Yes.
So they weren't load bearing. They were just there as a custom width spacer.
Yes.
And that's completely gone now. It's aluminum spacers with the SEQ graphic on it, and seen in the chat, Bob's knobs.
Yeah, I saw it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make note of that because I don't know if I you had mentioned it in the comments to correct it, and I think I pinned it.
Yeah,
Um,
I just wanted people to be aware that like the very center of the lever was not 3D
yes.
printed. Whatever was engaging and taking the brunt of the force. But to be fair, the original had an entirely 3D printed lever, and so that tip was also 3D printed. But
Okay.
none of those none of those original ones ever failed that I know of.
So it's kind of like just extra bomb proof.
Right. And honestly, if somebody had an original unit and something happened to it, I would just have them send it back to me and I'd send them a V2.
Oh, there you go.
Like be done with it. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna mess around with them. So they spent their hard-earned money on it, and then you know, they
Yeah.
can benefit from the improvements that have come since then.
Yeah. Sim racing is obviously important to your life, being that you are a sim racer and you also contribute to the peripheral side of sim racing. So how important is sim racing to you? You know, your life and the future of gaming and sports. Like how important do you think it is?
It's important, but I'm trying to get, a balance. There's a balance because it can suck a lot of your time and it can suck a lot of your money.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to um get my time back, get some of my life back. So um but yeah, I have my kids come and play on the sim rig too. They seem to enjoy it quite a bit, so that's something that we can enjoy together. Um Obviously I would prefer some more real world experiences for them outside of just sitting in this cockpit
Yeah.
and driving virtual cars, but um yeah, it's important. It's not my ultimate thing. It's fun. I do enjoy it. I've enjoyed it for a long time. I like the people that I've met through the Dirt Rally Discord server, and yeah, it's just a good time.
Yeah, definitely. So what would you say to a newer a newer sim racer that's just coming into this? Like, what kind of advice would you give them?
Don't go on Reddit. Don't
Fair.
look at the sim rig
Oh,
threads. Um, I would say be content with the gear that you have as
mhm.
long as you can,
Yes.
and just like you're never gonna get back to that original sensation when you
Hmm.
first got your direct or not your direct drive wheel even,
Yeah,
but
your
your force
wheelbase.
feedback
Yeah,
wheel and your
yeah.
pedal set. Um, so even with all this fancy gear, it didn't top the experience that I had when I first got it, and my field of view and all that stuff was all jacked up, and I didn't care because it wasn't a gamepad. So yeah, stick with the gear you have as long as you can. Um, don't go over 60 hertz as long as you can. Uh,
I don't agree with that, but okay. That's funny.
once you do that, you just crave more,
Yeah.
more, 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 and more doesn't mean better, and more doesn't make you faster. Although it does add to some enjoyment. Like the
Mm,
physical dashes, I would say are super important for a rig. A
mm,
quality load cell pedal set is important.
mm.
Um, but yeah,
Okay. That's a great answer. So before, because after this interview, we're gonna actually race a bit. So for those of you, in the live stream, stick around a bit. Is there anything more you'd like to say or promote?
um, I don't know. I mean, if you value quality equipment and customer service, and you want to support a one-man operation and his family, check out the site. I got some cool stuff there. Obviously, the shifters, the drop-in lever assembly for the Husingfeld
There
V2 handbrake.
you go.
It's just drop right in. Um, yeah, I do have something coming soon. It's like a super, super basic item. I don't know if anybody's even going to be interested in getting one, but it's a little tiny spacer that goes in behind your wheel rim, if you're into that sort of thing, with the Oktane logo.
Oh, okay, like a cap.
It's just like a super thin aluminum plate, so it's not going to add any bulk. It's not going to add any weight. But yeah, it's not a cap. I mean, you could mount it on the outside of the wheel rim, or you could mount it behind. My thought is that people would sandwich it in between the wheel rim and their hub,
So it looks a little bit cleaner.
or
Yeah.
whatever. So, it's just something. It won't be very expensive, and it's easy for me to make, and it's just something extra to have on the site, and kind of like buying a sticker or something, I guess.
Yeah, I think if you end up shipping out some units to professional drivers, like be like, hey, like, can you plop this little metal spacer between your wheel as extra advertisement for know when the video's facing towards the wheel, you know? That's a cool thing. If I mean, I'll pop one on mine if you send one.
Sure.
But
yeah, I'll send one to you.
Okay. So that's the end of the interview, I think. I think you did very good on the questions. And does anyone in the chat have any questions? Let's see. Live you love loud. Can't wait for these to be available again. Intelligence says I like the shifter being loud too. Like it's part of the satisfaction for me. So this is actually a quieter shifter than my SimMagic shifter was, but part of the sensation that I feel like the excitement I get, it needs to be a certain level of loudness to me. So I actually like that it makes some noise, but
especially if you're in headphones too, it does help a lot to be able to hear something. But honestly, even if you couldn't hear it, the feeling of it, it's there. It's so tactile.
Oh, Butt Dino says he loves his Oktane shifter. Kanto says a cool area for innovation could be get out of the way solutions. Okay. That's not a joke. Like articulation arms or quick releases. Okay. I fly flight sim, and so I often have to exchange my shifter and handbrake against a side stick. Okay. T300 running strong for more than half a decade. Damn, Ambient Mike.
So for what is his name? Kantoname? I think ASR, Advanced Sim Racing in Canada, has quite a few cool, innovative things for switching between flight sim and driving sims. And actually, I wouldn't say that they've officially partnered with me, but they are a reseller for me in Canada. And if you are in Canada, or even if you're in the US, they do have stock available right now of the V2 shifters, but they have to mark it up over there, or up there, I should say. So it's a bit more money, but they are available now, and it's free shipping to Canada and to the US, and there's no import fees or anything else.
Oh wow.
So if you want one now and you just can't wait, that's an option.
Well, are they using your shifter for something flight related?
No. What I was saying was that they have some equipment that will go onto standard profile chassis, and they even have like a specific, it's like a sliding wheel deck kind of thing. So you can like turn and unlock and just like slide in and out to adjust. It's super cool. So they've got some stuff. You might want to check it out. I don't know. I haven't really looked into the details because I've not really ever done any flight sim stuff. Don't really want to go down that hole either. I think the sim racing hole is deep enough.
It gets pretty deep. Intelligence says this guy is the best. He always gets back to my emails within minutes.
I try.
There you go.
I try.
Joe Schmo says, when are they going to be available again?
Soon-ish.
Yes.
So I'm hoping maybe I'll have some available. I have on my website, expect them around the 18th, but
knobs.
I don't know. There's a lot going on right now. I'm trying. I know people want him.
Sithy, by the way, I've done quite a few interviews. I've done interviews with BDH. I actually had an interview set up for Boosted Media, but I just decided to. I stopped doing the series, but let's see any other questions here. Confirmed Octane is awesome. Nice. So you want to get into some WRC, and then if anyone has any questions while we're racing, I'll go ahead and ask. Actually, wait, you see the chat too, huh? I just realized. What's that?
Kantoname. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Maybe it's just Kantoname. I don't know. Yeah, ASR, but I don't know that they actually ship overseas. I think it might just be North America. I could be mistaken, but you can check it out. AdvancedSimRacing.com.
Ambient says, would love to know what you think is the most overrated piece of sim gear and the most underrated. Do you mean like what type of peripheral or like different companies? Because I think it's kind of dangerous, like having one manufacturer like talk down to another manufacturer. Is that what you mean? Like what type of like?
Maybe he means in general, like what type of peripheral, or
like direct
what's something that
drive
people
or something like that, maybe.
overrated. Overrated in my opinion. Well, it's just because I play rally, but would be like an F1 wheel with all the buttons.
Yes.
And honestly, even a round wheel with a button box attached to it, I think it's completely overrated and completely unnecessary. If you're just into rally.
Yes. But for menu navigation, it's pretty cool if you have like some buttons for.
Agreed.
But yeah, like
Agreed.
I agree with you. Like when someone gets into the sim racing, and they'll send me like links to everything, and they'll be like, "Hey, should I buy this or whatever?" And they'll send me pictures of this like crazy $1,200 F1 wheel. I'm like, I mean that's cool. I'm like, do you only race F1? They're like, well, no, I do this and this. I'm like, you need to start off with a round wheel first of all, and I mean the buttons are cool and all this fancy stuff on there, but how much are you going to really use like those 30 buttons on your wheel if you have no idea what any of them even do at this point? I mean, obviously you can learn, and obviously at some point you're probably going to use the buttons, but most of the things can be emulated with a keyboard, and if a few buttons is great, like a one encoder, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it can be too much. But he says just peripheral. So that was a great answer, and I agree with that 100%.
I would say, Mike, that if you're gonna add anything else aside from like the standard what you need to actually drive, I would highly recommend either an Android app or iPhone app that does a display so you can get your RPMs, gears, and whatnot, or just a standalone gear indicator. I think that was like the best thing I ever added, aside from the basic necessities. I'm going to try to switch my camera around for just a second.
Oh, that'd be
I'm going to fumble with it because it's like weird. I have it on this cheap little GoPro tripod, and my room's a mess down here because everything is down here. This is my game room / studio / office / whatever. Whoa, sorry.
Bill says, dude, really? You rally with a friggin' spoon? Yeah.
Who rallies with a spoon?
I do sometimes.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, and the chain wheel. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the live feed is so delayed. I have no idea what this is pointing at. Sorry if it's just like really weird for everybody.
I see like your display, a laptop.
Okay, so and I've got this thing tethered, so it's hooked up with an HDMI cable. I'm like shaking it all over the place, so anyway, so I've got the gear indicator. I've got a standalone tack. This isn't lit up yet, but this shows you your lap times, your how much fuel you have left, all that kind of stuff. You can program it. Other lights too that you can program to like how much brake pressure are you applying or whatever. Then my button box, and I only ever use the lights, and because I don't do much other than rally. An ignition button, and yeah, so my pedal set, some other brands shifter down here on the ground.
Where it belongs.
I had that Husingfeld shifter set up for a while on the left-hand side, so when I was doing some right-hand drive cars, I could get a little bit more authentic feel. But
oh yeah, like when you
hopefully that angle isn't
no, that's good. It actually looks like almost exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
So anyway, I don't know if you could see the shifters or not when I turned that around. I really had no idea what I was pointing at.
It was kind of blurry, but we got an idea of your positioning and such. But
Sorry for the blur. I
yeah.
don't stream. I don't do any of that. I make hardware.
Yeah.
So
Always use a custom dash. Someone mention the like paddles but stick slogan? Yeah.
oh,
That was great. And I mean, you all know how I felt about that and how a lot of us felt about that actually. And I thought it was so funny. It says got the wheelbase, it's amazing. Still waiting for the steering wheel. Oh, nice, man. Cool. Do you want to, I guess let's figure out how to keep you on the screen here. Try to get some WRC going on. If you still down?
yeah.
Let's see. You want to do like a multiplayer where other people can join?
That's fine with me.
Okay. I think the best I might be able to do. Oh wait. Here's what I could do. I got an idea. This is gonna be like where things start getting a little bit questionable with my computer skills. So I'm gonna take this screen here and try to do a display or a screen capture. It should work out here. Or window capture, sorry. Let's see if we can pop you in the right-hand corner. Because that would be perfect to have, you know, steering wheel versus steering wheel. You know.
Yes.
Let's see here. Window capture. And that's in Google Chrome. Oh, we got Discord. I think that'll work. Oh. What the hell is that? Okay, this might not go as smoothly as I thought it would. Why did it go to Sim Tools? Okay. It's not showing that I can use Discord's video feed. Very strange. Let me try one more thing. Yeah, it's weird. So Discord shows up as SimTools. When I select discord.exe for window, it shows up as SimTools. That's really weird. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna probably have to physically put you down there. We're gonna have to put you down. Like this. So you're gonna be like in my like on my screen, like in front of me. But here, wait, let me make it a little bit bigger here. Can I expand this a bit? Which is fine, because I mean we're just kind of messing around here, but just to kind of keep you in the screen here. Okay, that looks pretty hack, but it's what we can do with. I have no idea why this is not working. Okay, well you're not like right in front of my my driving view. We're gonna have to make it a little bit smaller. Sorry.
You're good.
We're trying to make this work here.
I'm gonna maybe make it brighter. I don't know if I just made it brighter or darker. I can't tell. Can't move out of my seat enough.
Oh wait, I wonder if this might the game might. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to overlay it. Like, does WC work with something else in the foreground?
No, unless you're in windowed mode. I don't know.
Oh yeah, okay, I can set the windowed. That's a good point, because you just disappeared right quick. Let me see. I'll try putting it in windowed mode. Oh, Tor's ready to tore it up.
Press the enter key.
Like instead of tear it up. I don't know, that was stupid. Okay. Let me see if we can get this in windowed mode. And hopefully it'll let me overlay you. Let's see here. Okie dokie. So yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll just cut the video before this, unless it's, you know, short enough. But I want to make it towards like a, you know, maybe an hour at most or something like that of a dedicated video. Are you still there on Discord there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do full screen. Confirm. And let me see if this works. And there you are. Let's see if I can. Okay, I can't click on anything. So okay, so I'm gonna. What am I doing here? Multiplayer. And what am I doing? Create rally. I'm flabbergasted. Oh, did you hear about the update? The new update's going to make it to where you have to actually cross the finish line in a realistic fashion for the clubs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can't just like go sideways at the finish line.
Good.
Yeah, I always hated that.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked, honestly, that I didn't have to worry about that. I think that was your club last night was the first time I'd actually run a club in this game.
And you got first place, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, he smashed us all. He smashed us, but good. Let's see. What category do we want here? Let's see. Well, you're the guest of honor. What category do you prefer?
Oh man, I don't know. Just pick something.
Okay. Well, we got to pick something that's sequential related to keep with the theme of the video here.
Just don't go with the most modern one.
Okay.
I think.
Let's see. How about the 2017 World Rally cars?
Those are about as fast.
Yeah. Let's see. Those kit cars are kind of fun, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do the kit cars. Okay, I'll let the chat choose the country. Name the country that we shall go. What do y'all think? I think with a DLSS 3.0 frame generation, these problems wouldn't exist. I'm surprised that they didn't use a newer version of DLSS. Hopefully they'll implement it. Patch out on the 14th, correct. Can't wait to DNF post. Yeah. There you go, Mike. Gotta be tarmac. Okay, so are you putting it in my hands here? Africa? That ain't tarmac. Yeah, we haven't done Kenya in a while. I'm sorry. You did say paved surfaces, but we got to go with Kenya. Let's do some summer shenanigans.
Sorry, I just realized I had my mic muted.
Oh, I was wondering why you weren't saying stuff.
Oops.
Okay, let's do a shorty here. And we'll do let's do one of the older cars too. What is H3? Let's do H3 rear-wheel drive. I don't know.
I'm good with that.
That'll be interesting.
They're not sequential, but it works.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I just said that.
No,
Never
it's
mind.
cool. I like H3.
Oh, and then they're also okay. Mike just joined us. They're also putting up, like the option to have both sequential and H pattern running at the same time, which is a huge deal. I don't know why they didn't do that in the first place. Kind of ridiculous. Okay, we'll do a paved rally for you all, or for ambient Mike specifically. Let's go to Iberia. Do summer on that one too. Keep it friendly. Keep it kosher. I don't even know what that means really, but okay. And we'll do one more here. What do you think we should do for the last one? Oh, is your mic off?
Let's do Sweden or Scandia.
Okay.
Maybe.
Scandia, yeah, let's do that. And let's see. Let's do the Fast Boys. What do you think? We're doing the Fast Boys.
Do it. That's fine.
Doing it up. I'm guaranteed to crash with how I feel right now. We'll keep it short though. Keep it gangsta. Here we go. And who's all in here? Just three of us? We got Tor in there. Nice. Well, here we go. We got four of us. We're gonna have a good time. Oh, damn it, Bill, I'm sorry. Oh, the McRae is a sequential, okay.
Okay, I want to run the same cars that you're running.
Okay.
So let me know what you're picking.
Let's see,
Oh, gotta pick fast.
the Maxi thing. Sorry.
Hopefully I picked it. I don't know.
The
what
yellow
I'm
car?
with. Yeah, the yellow one.
Oh, my dad says he really enjoyed the interview. Good job, man.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this format next time. I like the Discord. Oh, I gotta get my motion on. Wait a second. I won't be able to hear you all for a bit. What's up, Simric? There will be. If it's too loud, if the current configuration is too loud for you, or for your setting, he's in development for a quieter version, but also still making the V2. How come you can't have soft tires, ever?
Good question.
Like, it seems like when you're doing multiplayer, you can't have soft tires. I haven't had the option once. Even on the short stages.
Yeah, I don't know. Kinda
Oh, we got
hard.
Mad Max in here too, nice.
Sweet.
That's it, I quit. That's funny.
He's gonna smoke us all.
Oh, I'm getting smoked. I'm still like sore from yesterday, man. Like that was too much for my shoulders. That last stage.
What's your goal? Yeah,
tw-
18 miles.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and it's like 11 miles to go on no tire.
I don't have my view set up for this car.
Okay.
Good enough.
Starts 50.
Did you pick the same car as me, the Maxi
Good luck.
McGain?
Yeah, the Maxi.
Okay.
5.
It was a pretty nice car.
3, 2, 1. Go 50.
Oh, my motion's not on.
To 3 right.
Whatever.
And 3 left. 30. 5 right. 70. 5 left. To 4 right. And 6 left. 100. 6 left. 80.
Oh, all over the place.
Slight left short. 180. 5 right short, 70, 4 left, tightens of a crest, 40, 6 right, and small crest, 100, 4 right, long, 50, 5 right, tightens, 30, 4 left short, and 6 right,
It winds out pretty
160,
good, huh?
6 left, 30, slight right, 50, 4 right, don't cut, 60, 3 right,
Oh, no.
and 4 left, don't cut, 110. Slight right, 80, crest, solid 3 right, 50, 6 left, slowing, 60, turn, heavy left, 40, 3 left, half long, 170. Jump, 80. Crest, to 4 right, through dip, 70. 5 right, of a bump, to 4 right short, of a crest, 50. 1 left of a crest, keep in and 4 left, 40. Slight left, slowing.
That was almost the end of the race there.
Yeah,
You too?
almost.
40. 4 right, half long, 190, slowing. Square left, unseen, and turn square right, 30. 1 left, 30. 2 right, 40. Slight left, 50. 4 left, tightens, 50. 5 right. And right to the crest, 180. 3 left, Hats Junction, bad bump, 60, slight right, 100. Turn 2 right short to 2 left, and 2 left to 3 right sharp, 30. Turn square left. 80. Turn square right, small cut. 120. 5 right. And 6 left, slowing, 50, over finish, square right to stubble. Okay, that's a 3 minute, 23.5.
Okay. Gotta get my motion running. Oh, Simric says he might look into your new shifter when it comes out. Nice.
Oh, I did terribly on that.
I think I did all
Also
right.
can't hear you very well. I'm gonna have to turn the volume up over the game.
Okay, we are connected. We are connected in mind, body, and spirit. I just realized, is the game too loud on the stream?
I don't know. It's loud for me. Just I can't hear your voice
Because
through
I
Discord over the game very well.
I had to turn you up quite a bit so you could match my volume level on OBS. So I think the game like super loud now, everyone? Anybody? Is anybody listening?
They all tuned out.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. Nobody's in the chat still? What's going on here? Is there like a 3-minute delay?
It's
on the louder
decent
side.
delay.
Okay. Is it obnoxiously loud? Dead? Or is it like pleasantly like in your face rally loud? We're all getting ready to win. Was good for you? Okay. Like sound wise? Or are you talking about the stage? Strange things happened. You could turn it down a little bit? Okay. I'll turn it down. 1.2 decibels. Okay. Oh, sorry. You guys are waiting on me, I think. Sorry. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. What class is this? 6-speed H pattern. Oh, we do have a sequential here. The Ford Escort MK2 is sequential. So we're going to keep with that. We're doing the Ford Escort MK2 McRae Motorsport.
Cool.
And it's sequential. Sound-wise. Okay, so it was good for Mike sound-wise, but I turned it down a little bit. So they won't be able to hear you as well. So if you have something to say, like, talk a little bit louder if you could.
It's okay. I'm not gonna have a whole lot to say, I don't think.
Yeah, we've been pretty silent on the hills. We've been pretty silent on the hills. That was stupid as hell. Okay. Oh, look, we got a bunch of us in here. Seaman Demon, thank you. You just got my video demonetized. Who's Crackle? Is Crackle in here? I think I've seen Delfino before. I know who Mad Max is, of course. Tor, Mike. Who's this Bob Radar guy?
Ha!
That sounds like a fake name.
Totally fake.
Totally fake.
Gotta stay fake online as much as possible.
That's right. You gotta stay hidden in the shadows.
But now I'm exposed. I mean, this interview just...
That's true.
threw that
I
all
just
out.
blew your cover. Oh, Starmaster! What? I don't remember your name being Crackle on this. That's so cool that we got. How many people are allowed in a multiplayer lobby now? Is it like 30?
Yeah, I think it was 32.
Yeah, that's awesome. Ambient Mike says, I only know a Bob's Knobs.
Good.
Okay, where are we right now? What is this? Oh, this is Iberia, huh? It just is. It just is. Here we go. Who's Dragon Bacon? Here we go. Ooh, this is gonna be brutal. I'm not good at these kind of cars. Oh, it's right-hand drive? That's always weird. Okay. I'm gonna be smacking into things on the left side. That's what happens. I drive a right-hand vehicle, you know, or I used to a lot for work, being a letter carrier, but...
Not with the sequential.
No, yeah.
40, 6 right. Good luck.
Okay, here we go, everybody.
5,
Good luck, all.
4,
32,
3,
yeah. I think so.
2, 1. Go 40, 6 right. Half long. 30, 4 left.
This thing's a beast.
50, 3 right. Half long. Tightens 180. 5 left.
Damn, this thing's
long.
hardcore as hell.
And 6 right, don't cut, into 6 left short, 70, 5 left short, and 4 right, into 2 left short, 30, 4 right short, into slight left, 120, slowing. Slight right, and slight left, keep right, into 6 left, into 2 right, don't cut, keep in, 50, 2 left, tightens, 40, 3 right short, cut.
I hit the rail so hard, I jumped it.
Into 6 left, 100. 5 right,
no!
long. Tightens 2, half long, 30, 3 left, half long, keep in, 90. 6 left short, 60. 3 right. 4 left short, and 1 right short, into 2 left, half long.
Oh, I snapped oversteered.
Yeah, the snap oversteer is ridiculous.
You got it too?
Yep.
I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I'm not. If this were real life, I'd be sad to hear that, but...
And 6 left, 40. 3 right short, small cut, to 5 left, to 4 right, don't cut, into 3 left,
This
half
thing's-
long, opens.
Got some real
100.
chutzpah
3
to it.
left, half long, 170. 2 right, half long, don't cut, and 4 left short, 40, brake, 5 right, to 3 left sharp, cut, and 5 right, opens long, 40, 2 left short, and 5 right, tightens, into 6 left, 5 right short, and 4 left, opens, and tightens, and 3 right, opens, keep in, 50, 6 right, tightens 5, 30, 2 left, 70, 3 left, cut, and 3 right, half long, opens, 140.
I just crushed my finger. Your shifter's too powerful.
2 right, short, 80, 1 left, opens, 80. 5 right, half long, 90. Slight right of crest, 90. 4 left sharp, cut, and 2 right, opens, 100. 2 left, 50. 4 right, short, 40, 5 right. And 6 left, cut, 200. Slowing, 5 left, turn square left, narrows.
No.
And 6 right, 40, 3 right, half long, 110. Acute hairpin left. And 3 right short, 60. 4
I don't
right,
dare use the
tightens
handbrake.
1. and 4 left, half long, 130. 5 left short, into 5 right, open to the crest, 180. Slight right to the crest, 130. Slight right to the crest, very long, 170. Brake, turn, 1 left, unseen, 80, 6 right, very long. Into crest, 100. 3 left, half long tightens, cut. 100. 6 right, and crest, slowing, 80, turn, 1 right, half long, opens. 50, 1 left, don't cut, opens. 50, 6 right, long, 100. 6 right, long, slowing, 60.
I said 1.
3 right short, into 3 left, half long, 30. 3 right to the crest, 50. 6 right, 30, 5 left, cut, and 4 right short, 40, slide left, 50, 3 right short, keep in, and 2 left short, cut, and 4 right, into 3 left, small cut, 80, 3 left, 30, 1 right, don't cut, opens, 40, 6 right, tightens of a crest, to 4 left short, keep in, and 6 right, 40, 5 left short, slowing, and 6 right, long, into 3 left, tightens 2, don't cut, and 5 right to the crest, 60. 6 left, 6 right, 90, over finish, 3 right, to stop. Okay, that's a 5-minute, 54.
Why would they put a stop right there? Like right when you got to turn like that.
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
That was dumb. But I finally started getting the hang of the car like at like the last part of the stage. You did miss the interview, yeah. But you can watch it in the near future when this video or when this live stream goes live as a video, a separate video. Yeah, it is gnarly. My dad says, correct me if I'm mistaken, but the object is to keep the car on the track, correct? Yeah. Thanks, Dad. It's soul crushing. Oh, you stuttered and went off a cliff? I'm sorry, man. Oh, Intelligence says the snap oversteer got him too. Okay, that car was a lot to handle. That was a... I didn't do too good in that car. Let's just say that much. Okay, let's continue on. What do we got next? We got Scandia. This is gonna be brutal. Oh, and we did it in like the Fast Boys too. Okay. I'm going for the Fiesta. Yeah, it was way more power than I thought it was gonna be, Mike. The Escort. I thought it was gonna be like this slow piece of poop. And try not to cuss. Oh, nice for Maurice. Here we go. Oh. I need to get into a better mental state right now. Okay. He says, oh no, it's gonna be great. Narrow snow and super fast cars. It's a good combination. Yeah, here we go. Well, in a little bit. Fordle! That's like Lord of the Rings name. Fordle. Hey, and we're both in Fords. In both older Fords, kind of. I mean, it's not like an old Ford, but we're in an old Ford. I'm gonna take a nice warm bath after this. My shoulders kill me. Hey, look at the hand texture. That's not bad, actually. Ooh. Here we go.
Start 6 right, 4 left. Good luck. 5.
Yeah, thank you. We're gonna need
3, 2, 1, go. 6 right, long, and 4 left. Tightens into small crest, to 4 right to the crest, 30. 5 left, 40. 4 right to the crest, 40. Slowing, right to the crest, to slight left, and 3 left, don't cut, 60. 5 right.
No! Crashed the fucking first hit.
Hit the sides is crazy.
I crashed too. I crashed pretty bad though.
Small jump to 5 left, and right to the crest. And lake 6 left, caution, 30. 5 right to the crest, tightens to 5 left, half long and crest, slowing, and 2 right short. And 6 right, and 6 left, long tightens, 60. Slowing, slight right, and 4 left short of a crest, and late 5 right of a crest, and 6 left of a jump, tightens. And slight right, to slight left, over bump, into crest, and slight right, 60, jump, slowing, 90, 3 right short, to slight left, 50, slight left, opens, over bump,
I was skipping like on the top of water like a rock.
and 5 right, through junction, to 6 left, long, and left of the crest, sudden 6 right, 50, 5 left, 40, slight left, and 5 right, tightens of the crest, slowing to slight left, and turn square right, tightens, and 1 left, half long to 4 right short. To right of the crest, 30, turn square left short, to square right, 30, 4 left, through dip,
Oh! Damn!
and slight right of the crest, 40, big jump, and 5 left, opens, over bumps, and 6 right long, tightens, over jumps, 30. Slight left, and nearly 6 right, over a big jump, and late 5 left, through dip. To 4 right of crest, 30. Crest, and 4 left of jump,
Thing's bouncy.
30. Turn square right into bridge, and slight right. To slight left, 90 over bumps. Six left over jumps, 40, 6 right over bumps, tightens. To slight left, slowing, 50. Turn square left. To 4 right short, 30. Slight left of the jump, 100. 6 right short, and left of the crest, to slight right, 70, caution, big jump, to slight left, 60.
Oh! I just did an end though. Oh, I just still running. I just did a front flip.
Jump, 100. Late, 6 right to the crest, into 6 left, into 6 right, keep in, 80. Slight left, tightens 4, half long. Late 4 right, 70, over finish, 3 right to stop. Okay, that's a 3-minute 44.5.
That was like the most violent crash I've had in this game yet. I don't. Oh, look at my car. I have no arrow left.
You had no anything left.
I don't have anything left. There's
The
nothing.
back hatch was missing.
I've never got. Oh man, that was.
You wanted hardcore damage.
Did you? Yeah. Did you see the roll?
I saw the roll on the delayed live stream after, and then I saw then I went into spectate mode, and it was your hatch was gone, your doors were maybe gone, or maybe one of them was flapping. I can't.
I think everything was a flap at that point.
Yeah, I ran into some invisible object too on the left side of the road.
Like
Almost made me completely lose it. I don't know. Maybe there was a rock there under the snow.
so, but it was like a snowbank you talking about?
I feel like I ran into something that wasn't actually there to impact, but it was like I clipped something that wasn't actually there. I didn't see anything.
Okay. Should we,
Weird.
is everyone ready and willing to do one more? It's like I feel like I could do one more.
Yes.
Yes? Is ever Star Marshal said holy crap, I did a barrel roll in the final stretch. Oh, you did the same thing? In the same spot, Star Master? In the same spot? Yeah, the stuttering was... It got me a couple times, but... Oh, nice virtual reality. Hidden Norwegian gnomes.
Ooh, that's what they are.
Let's try one more. Okay, first person in the chat to say the country, that's where we're gonna go. Let's see. No matter what it is. And Mike says you could do one. Okay. He said in the same exact spot. Yeah. Did you do a front flip too, or just do the roll? I did like a front flip into a barrel roll. Okay.
I don't think my video feed's on your stream, so I'm gonna cut my video feed to save some frames.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Yeah, I can do that.
CER. Oh, you got me, Mike. I was like, what is that? Star City's down. Okay. Kenya. We just did Kenya, but we're going to Kenya again because I'm true to my word here. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a longer stage at night.
Ooh.
Oh wait, let's do dusk because then it'll have that cool transition. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
You like that? And don't look at what
Dusk
I.
or dawn? Do they have dawn? So
Da-
it's getting lighter the whole time?
Oh, you want it lighter? Yeah, we can do that.
I don't know. I mean, we could start in the darker and then it gets lighter toward the end. I'm good with whatever.
Let's stick with the dusk because I want it to end in a horrible fashion.
Okay.
Okay. Icy conditions. There you go. I wish. That'd be awesome. There should be a mod for this game where you can unlock any weather conditions for any area. That'd be awesome. I don't know if it's like actually modeled out, like the snow is where it's supposed to be, or if it's just like random. I'm sure it's modeled out, but okay, here we go. Oh, we're in kit cars again. Damn it, I didn't mean to put. Okay, whatever. I don't pick that same car.
Do the Peugeot. Do the Peugeot, Maxi.
Where is that?
It's the white one.
Oh, okay. The one that you thought I was driving before.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Dusk is good. Okay. He did a front flip into a roll too. That's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome. That means we're horrible drivers. Okay. As you can hear, here it is. Oh, his game crashed. Can you still join in if we're in? Stormer's got white boxes for the cars and the game crashed. Send that to Codemasters on the Discord if you have footage of that. This is gonna be brutal.
Oh, I didn't realize until now that it was raining.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just a fool for this. I'm a glutton.
This is nature's wrath.
That's right. It's gonna show its teeth, guaranteed.
We're trying to emulate the teaser trailer right here.
Yeah. You mean for Wait, you mean like for when the game was announced?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cringe.
The cringe, yeah, the ultimate cringe factor on that. If they would just like done some normal gameplay, you know, I think that, you know, with them claiming everything's like 1-to-1, you know, real drivers said it's exactly like the real, you know, that's what's upsets me. Like if they didn't advertise it like that, I'd be so much easier on the game in terms of, you know what I mean? like giving it crap.
Yep.
But I mean, I still love it. It's really fun. I'm still having a good time, so that's all that matters, I guess. I guess we're gonna start. Sure, it was a Metro 6R. Hey, the water actually looks pretty good on the car itself. Like, I mean, it's kind of weird and like the paint's bubbling up instead of water, but it kind of looks all right. Like whoever did a bad paint job and they just like sprayed a bunch of dust on it before they painted it. What happened there? There's like some hidden. Oh wow.
Start 6 right, 4 left. Good luck.
Okay, I've never driven this
5,
car.
4,
This is a front-wheel drive car,
3,
right?
2, 1, go. 6 right, through junction, and lead 4 left, 30, 4 right short, 1000.
1,000. This car's pretty awesome. Whoa.
Caution, open-handed right, don't cut.
Oh. Why wouldn't he say there's a huge bump right there in the road?
Opens, 1 left short, rough to slide right, 100.
Oh no.
Slight left of the crest, 120.
Don't cut and pin you in the dark.
Unseen, 3 left of the crest, 40, 2 right, 40. Unseen, 1 left. 80, 5 left, 30. 2 right short, at junction 70. Crest, 50. 4 right, 160, slowing. Double caution, crest, 30, square left, 30. Jump, 130. 5 right, 450. Slowing, 6 right, 30, turn, square right. 70, slight right, 40. 6 right, don't cut. And slight left, 80. 6 left, caution, 70. Man, but keep right into 3 left sharp, 60. 4 left short, 30.
Oh.
Turn square left, for crest, 220. Slowing, 6 right to the jump, 60. Right to the small crest, and 3 right short, water splash, into 1 left short, and right to the crest, into 1 left short, and bump, 60. Turn, 1 right, keep left. Into 3 right, 40, 4 left short, into 3 right short, 40. Brake, 6 right, 30, small jump, sudden 2 right, and 1 left. Into 6 right, 90. Short, 5 left, 5 right, 30, square left short, and 5 right, 40, 3 right, and tree opens. To 4 right to the crest, 60. Late, 3 right, and small jump, 30. Square left, 50. 4 left short, 40. Rough, square left, 30. 2 right, 30. 2 right short. Into 1 left, 30. Rough, square right, and square left. And 6 right, 120. turn, one right short, and dip into right of a jump, 30. 5 right, opens, 170. Slight left over bumps, 150. Make 4 left past junction, 70. Caution, 5 left short and 3 right, 40. 3 left short, 30. 1 right. And 2 right short and 4 left short. Turn square left, narrows. 30, 3 right short, of crest to 4 left short, 40, 3 left, tightens, water splash, into left of a jump, into 5 left, 90. Left of a crest, 230. Slowing. 6 right short, around tree, 80, 1 right short. And 4 left, and 3 right, tightens, 50.
Pace notes are dumb sometimes in this.
To 3 left short, 100. Slight left, 80. 3 left short, into dip, to right of a crest, sudden 2 left, opens, into sudden 1 right, opens. Two left short, into 1 right short, 40, 1 right. And 2 left of the crest, to turn 2 right, 220.
No.
Slight left, entry, 150, slowing. 6 right. And turn square left, tightens. 30, 2 right short, rock inside, into 6 left, and slight right, slowing, 40, 1 left, tightens, 30, late 3 right, don't cut, 90. 5 right short, don't cut, into 1 left short, and 2 right sharp, into 5 left, 40. 1 left short, and 3 right short, 40, short, 5 left, 5 right, 30, rough, 1 left, don't cut, and 6 right, 6 left, to 4 right, tightens, 90.
That was a huge rut.
Slowing, 6 right, 30. 2 left sharp, around tree, and square right, opens, and tightens. 3 right, 60, keep left. To slight right, 130. Unseen, open hairpin left. 80. 5 right short, 200, over finish to stop. Okay, that's a 7-minute 43.4.
This car sounds like music, like literal music when you get up into the higher RPMs.
Oh man,
That was
that
brutal.
was fun.
That was awesome though. I wish the rain effects were better, but still a lot of fun. There's like no point in using your windshield wipers. Gregory says, I saw Oktane design. Yeah, watch the interview after this live stream goes live as a video. You'll be able to watch it from the beginning. How you doing, Josh? It's like music to your ears when the code driver says 1,000. Yeah. Good job, Mike. Smashed it. You got a 5-second penalty and you still smashed everyone.
Yeah, he always smashes everyone.
How?
We were sub-second.
What's
It
that?
was like
Oh yeah,
time.
0.1.
that's
Damn.
crazy.
Starmaster. Oh, he got kicked out of the. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be done after this one, so because my shoulder's not feeling good right now. I think we're gonna end the stream here. Yeah, everyone, please watch the interview portion of this. It's an Oktane Designs interview, as you saw from the thumbnail. Very cool guy here, and he makes some cool stuff. So go check him out. You have anything you want to say before we take off here?
I had a good time.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. Let's do another community race. I like these. Sorry we had to mute people because we're trying to keep it a little bit, I don't know, for the purposes of the interview that's connected to this. I'm trying to keep it a little bit more in a controlled manner. Ambient Mike says, great interview. Was great to play with you both. GG, yep. There's the thumb. Oh, he's a front-wheel drive specialist. So he likes the front-wheel drive cars. No wonder. Okay. But didn't you do better on the rear-wheel drive cars too? I don't remember.
He just does better on everything.
Ambient Mike,
Fast.
you done good. You done did good. Okay. Stormmaster says, amazing interview. Thanks for doing it, and thanks for everything, Oktane. There you go, man.
Welcome.
The notes make you slow down sometimes for no reason. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Intelligence, like there was like a hairpin, right? And he's like slowing, and he said it slowing before he said a next pace note. So you're slowing down, thinking it's going to be the corner coming up, and then it's like the next note. It's like, what the hell is this guy doing? I think that I still think that they had him record chunks of audio, and they just put the chunks where they wanted, rather than him just like going through the stage and reading out the notes as he would as a co-driver. That's upsetting to me if that's the case. But Josh, maybe tomorrow we can do some more racing and stuff like that. Dad, if you're still in the chat, sorry, I won't be able to race, but I'm feeling pretty bad. But I'm gonna end the live stream, everybody. Go watch the interview portion of this. As I said before, after this ends, it's going to process for a little bit, and then it will get reposted as a video that you can watch the whole thing from beginning to end. Have a good day. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in a future live stream or video. See y'all.